Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC-Mura here, and in today's video we have something that's totally different. I've been kind of slow on the uploads these past couple of days, and it is because of this event, the Tiger Cave Clash. This is a first to 10 4 versus 4 team battle, so it is 4 players from Egypt versus 4 players from Tunisia, fighting in a team battle. The first team that wins 10 sets wins the event. And this is my match, or this is my first match in this event. And as you can see, we were down 2-0. So they were at 2. They already had 2 games up, and we were down 2 games. And I was going up against Zangief. And I think Zangief is a great Omzar. He's a really good player. He's a really good solid player. And it was a hard fought battle. I personally hate fighting Zangief. You know, he's one of the characters that I just despise fighting. And, you know, coming in when you're already, like, your team is down 2-0, it was kind of a rough predicament, to be honest. So let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Of course, I am with Chun. In this event, I could have used Chun-Li or Poison. Both of them were legal for me to use. And although Poison is a better matchup technically, I felt more confident going with the Chun pick. And I don't know, Chun-Li is like my Pikachu. She's like, even if no matter how bad the situation is, I feel confident going into the match with Chun-Li. She's a character that I by far feel the confident with, and that's why I went with Chun-Li first. That's nice jump. So V-Skill 2 for Zangief is like a focus attack. It absorbs 1 hit of armor and then he will hit you. If you block it, it's -4. If he fully charges it, it breaks armor. It's kind of obnoxious for Chun-Li because typically she is a poke heavy character, so you're gonna be poking a lot, and it is hard for you to fight versus like a character that can constantly armor. And that's why I actually went with V-Trigger 1. Like, this is the main reason I picked V-Trigger 1, because it makes her normals multiple hits, so yeah, I can have a way to fight against armor. Yep. I remember I was really nervous going into this, and it wasn't until this jump, when I jumped into him and he anti-aired, that I started to like, you know what, we need to calm down, we need to bring this down. I cannot play hastily, I don't need to jump at all, I have to be patient and win this. So actually getting anti-aired kinda brought me back into it. It was like the light bulb moment. This is a good anti-air. Of course, when Zangief actually jumps from this distance, as you see again, this is my jumping. It could have been tricky. He jumped from this distance because if he empty jumped, my anti-air could have whiffed, but I got it. He tried to jump in, got the anti-air. Nice throw. Of course, this throw is spaced so that after this throw you can do forward heavy kick. It will hit at the maximum range. Chun-Li will be +2, so he couldn't really press a button after. As you can see, he's really using V-Skill 2 a lot. It's kind of obnoxious. I'm not sure how to deal with it yet, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm gonna try to throw him out of it. Oh shit. Yep, and dash up into throw. It's kind of ballsy, but I figured that when Zangief have V-Trigger 1 on, and he's so focused on trying to, you know, close the distance to me, that a rapid dash into grab will be a good idea. And it worked, so. Of course, Chun-Li have 15 frames dash. You know, you're playing online, so, you know, it's not a bad idea to dash up throw with Chun-Li. Yep, -4. Anti-air again. I think he's trying to backdash after getting anti-aired. I'm not sure why he's getting hit here. Yeah, this was really interesting. So if you notice, he did the V-Skill, and yeah, this is spaced to be -4, right? So from this distance, he is -4. So I am gonna try to take back my turn with something like a forward medium punch or a standing heavy, and that's why he did SPD. because SBD is faster than these, or if I did heavy punch, it's faster. If I do the forward medium punch, it will whiff, and he will whiff punish me with the SBD. So this is really clever from him, actually. Really clever. Yep. The V skill is really obnoxious. Of course, when using Chun-Li, you have to abuse standing heavy punch and standing heavy kicks. They're really good in this matchup. So what you have to be wary of jump-ins. Like, these are the only things that you have to worry about. Yep. Remember, this is the standing heavy punch that we just talked about in the last video about how to deal with attacks, how to deal like 5 moves to punish. It was the standing heavy punch in particular, if you remember this. Yep. And this is a whiff punish to super. This is really good. Now I'll have a really good life lead. Of course, I didn't want to go in on Zangief because he have V-trigger and he have critical art. I could have eaten a wake up super, and then he will activate his critical art and suck me in. He will be plus. I didn't want to risk it. I thought I'm winning the neutral, so let's just reset the neutral. And that's what I'm doing. Yeah, abuse my standing heavy and standing heavy punch and heavy kicks. Both of them are really good here. I think you're gonna have activated from this actually. Yup, activate V-trigger, and yeah. Of course, crouching medium kick into V-trigger activate is +3 on block. It will leave me in throw range, so it's a really good idea. It's a really good move to throw it out. Let's go for the next match. He actually went back and tried to change. I believe he switched it to V skill 1. So now I'm up 1 in this set, so let's see how it goes. Stop les dash, c'est bien. If you notice the adjustments, he's doing a lot of sweeps, and he's doing that to try to crush counter my standing heavy punch and standing heavy kick. Yep, light SPD. That's kind of lucky for me actually. Yep, you get a conversion here. Yeah, and this is the issue with this V skill. When Zangief is in V trigger, he have infinite armor on his V skill. I think he's infinite as long as he's holding it in place. So this was really good from him. Of course, even though I used my V trigger just or exactly because of, you know, the ability to break armor, it was still not enough. Yep, and that's gonna be an air SBD, and that's a round, of course. Yep, does so much damage. Poor Chun-Li. It's kind of hard, but if you notice, after the first jump in that I did at the first round, I never jumped in on Zangief again. Because I figured, like, and this is something that you have to know in general, you really don't need, unless you can change your jump arc, never jump in on Zangief. Never jump in on Zangief. It's the worst thing you can do. Yep. Standing heavy punch with jumps. Yep. Yeah, this was a mistake, of course. This was a sweep. But I got the down forward heavy kick. Didn't mean to. Yep. That was an execution error. Yeah. And this, I didn't believe. The jumping medium punch anti-air. Yeah. So this is kinda interesting because my this should combo, but it didn't. I dropped the link, and that caused me to drop the combo. And this could have turned the fight, because typically with Chun-Li in V-trigger, you do crouching light punch into crouching medium kick. It will connect, and then you combo into spinning bird kick. I dropped the crouching medium kick link, and you know that's KO. That's KO from Zangief, of course. Poor Chun-Li. Yup. He blended a Chun-Li 3. So now it's 1-1. In the matchups, this is It's gonna be the set point, or the match, the final match in the set. So let's see how it goes.
Round 1. Fight.
Final match. I'm trying to play from a little bit of a further distance. But as you can see, he's doing a lot of standing heavy punch and a lot of sweeps. Yeah, that was unfortunate. So for this to work, I needed to be a little bit closer. I needed to be a little bit closer to get my standing medium punch to V-skill to work. Nice. It's all about it's all about playing patient. When you're fighting versus Zangief, it's all about playing patient and don't get tilted. Yup, good activation. Nice conversion. I don't know why he's not blocking on wake up. I'm thinking he's probably... Yeah, this was brilliant actually. This was really good from him. So what he did here is... when Zangief activates his V-trigger, it kinda pulls his hitbox backwards. So if you notice, I did one jab, tried to go for the grab, but because he did the V-trigger, it pulled him backwards. It kinda pulled him backwards and that allowed him to hit me, which is really clever from him. Yup. Yeah. He tried to go for a delayed SBD, you know, because I should try to wake up both normals. Maybe my normal will whiff and he will grab me, but I backdashed. I guessed right in this situation. Guessed right on the backdash and that got me the round. This was huge because now I am on set point and it's very important. Because as you can see in the team fight score, we were down 2-0 at this point, so I really needed to win this to bring it back. If we were down 3-0, it would have been really hard. In a first to 10, being down a 3-0 is a really big deficit to come back from. Yep. I'm gonna abuse my standing heavy punch and standing heavy kick. Of course it's risky, but that's why I'm standing a little bit further. I'm standing a little bit further because of that, because I want his V-sweep to whiff. I don't want to stand in the risk where, you know, I could eat it. So, you know, check him out with fireball, some surprise dashes. Now I'm trying to aim my fireball to catch his jump. Yep. If you notice, I started to include more fireballs now in this round in particular. Yeah, and this is totally important. When Zangief does this, it's actually, he's negative. So if Zangief pulls you in, if he doesn't combo, like if he's not plus enough to try to like jab shake you or go for SBD resets and all of that. He's never that plus. And that's why as soon as I got hit, I started mashing my 3-frame. Got the counter hit. Yeah, and this of course was an input error. This was actually crouching medium kick to Kikosho. To Kikoken. So this was a crouching medium kick to Kikoken. But I failed it, I did legs instead. Which is, you know, it's a big issue. Got SBD. Thankfully he didn't super. Actually, if he had done super, I would have been in a really bad state because I would have been one guess away from this. But thankfully he didn't super. He wanted to save it. And now his V-trigger is gone, so I can finally poke. Gonna abuse my standing heavy punch, and that got me the game. And this game was so pivotal for us in this set. We actually ended up winning this first to 10, 10-5. I went up 4 games after that one, so my final score was 4 wins and 1 loss, which I'm pretty okay with, honestly. Like winning 4 times and losing 1 set. I lost to Balhamon, who is a Bison player. But as you know, team battles are hard, and this was a really fun set. And I just wanted to show it to you guys. It is the reason I've been kinda away these past couple of days, but now I will be back on the grind. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Please check out FGC Freezer. They make amazing challenges. You'll see a lot of players from regions that you don't normally watch, like North African, like Africans in general, you know, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia. They even did a Algeria versus France team battle. So a lot of hype stuff, and this event in general had some really hype moments. And yeah, please check out FGC Fraser and check out his Tiger Cave Clash, events. They're all awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment if you can, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.